CC that they can point and click on Theokali is important, so Carzzy is everything in this draft for Mad Lions. If Carzzy dies, everything falls apart. If Astralis can get on top of him, they're going to win the fight.
He gets 600 over his opponents, and that CSD is phenomenal. Right now, he's being asked to help out Younghoon in 1-1-3. They started the Dragon, but that's the guy that can obviously run amok. He's on one of his signature champions too, but also more importantly, the entire comp can enable him.
We'll see if he can get himself involved here. Dragon started up. Mad Lions don't want to give it for free. Cobb is on the way, but doesn't have the ultimate. Carzzy's in base, so it's a 4v3 disadvantage for Mad, but they're getting chunked out from the Dragon. They're just going to have to stand there and watch them take it, I think, here, Mad, unless they pull the trigger. Hilly's walking up. I think he's trying to call for a contest, but Mad Lions, not sure if they want this.
Looking for the engage. The barrel! It's stolen from Niski! 1-1-3 is only level 5. Elyoya goes forward with that crushing blow. Summoning heal used from Kabi as the knockup lands from Niski, continuing to chase forward. The ultimate goes forward, and what's the first blood secured? All of a sudden, instant trade back. Hilly's the next target. Leader and 1-1-3 trying to close it out. A knock up into the end. Hilly's still not taken down. Leader and 1-1-3 can't find that final hit. Younghoon will dance over the wall to safety. Ends up being a 1-for-1, but the Dragon goes to Mad.
This is just the beginning. As soon as everyone comes out of base, it's going to be another fight. Summoner's blown. I think what...
Being ahead of Finn is going to give Mad Lions a little bit of time, a little bit of breathing room for when Astralis inevitably look to start those fights. And this time around, K-Drill, yeah, Cyclone is available. 1, 2, 3 members knocked up. Crushing blow for an insta-kill onto Kabi. Elyoya continues to chase forward with that Nimbus strike. 1-1-3 down to 200. 150, taken out. A double kill for Elyoya. And I think they're going to dive this time around.
Younghoon, is he going to be able to escape? It looks like they're going to try to get the wave in. I think he'll get...
Skirmish, and I think so importantly, Carzzy's using this bottom lane to his advantage. Younghoon's nowhere near. Flash already blown once again. Kabi gets stunned in place. Carzzy's trying to find some feathers. Ignite's dropped as well. And
he really wants this, Hilly's.
There's a crash down once again. K-Drill looking at the minimap. Niski's making his way forward. Kabi's killer instinct has been used, and Hilly's actually going to drop. Mad Lions chase a little too far. The flash, the body slam, the feather. Instant reply, and while that was going on, 1-1-3 got the Heralds. 1-1-3
did get the Herald. Elyoya was hovering around looking for a steal, so Astralis went out a little bit on the top side for the objective game, but Mad Lions answering back on bot side with a kill onto Cobbett. Denies more creeps from him. Hylissang doesn't mind dying there. So much confidence. He knew Niski was right behind him, I suppose. Niski looking for a leader, but he has the ult. He might have to use it. See how much damage Niski can get out here. He has the ult if he wants to commit.
That's a lot of damage already down. Here comes Elyoya. Flash as well as the crushing blow.
The Q.
Leader, the barrel. Will pick it up. Niski gets the 5th of the game for Mad Lions. They are complete.
Astralis aren't able to find anything just yet. Looking for a bot play here. Hylissang, I can actually hear him just screaming. Let's go for this bot play.
He's still got the ulti, by the way. Didn't use it either of those previous engages. Will do it this time round. Kabi's heal's already used. He's taken up by Elyoya. 3, 1, and 2 on that Wukong. Explosive cost. Kabi's heal is just a few seconds away. Younghoon's flash is 5 seconds away. Outside of that, a lot of the key summoners and ultimates are available. Younghoon gets the knock up onto Hilly. Which Seeker fired out from Kabi, and the river is under control of Mad Lions.
Finn.
Flash may be needed, charges forward, finds the fat man. Skull is proc, pocket pistol, interrupted, flashes to try stay alive, but it's Carzzy that picks up the kill. The 7th for the Mad Lions in a 5 versus 4. They turn towards that Dragon.
And it should be free. Leader was running down the river, ready to flank, but Finn dies too quickly. Mad Lions are just running around as a death ball. And Astralis cannot crack it. All this vision plays down as well. On top of that, they're on constant wards. Man, looking for more.
They really are. They found themselves 1-1-3, knocked all the way backwards. He'll ward hop over the wall, sidestep Sputnik. And inside the river, it's going to be Carzzy. Could cut him off, but I mean, Astralis are just shambles at the moment. Finn cut off. He was run down. Great decision-making from Mad Lions. 1-1-3 stays alive a few seconds longer here. Who's going to be donated the kill? It feels like he'll go to Chasey, trying to find that hyper proc, and he will get the final one.
Dragon, but he's going to lose the Scarl form.
Well, we're going to find out. Meganar into mini Scarl. Junkin and Leader make their way forward. Flash comes out, knocked up into the air. He just trying to chase, still has that flash available to him. Here comes Skull, bear trap on a rope, and the shutdown secured. So
the thing is now, can he carry them across finish line, right?
It's not my fault.
He's 2.5.
It's not my fault.
Is he going to cast a curse?
K-Drill, it's not my fault. Cast a curse is not a thing. It's not real. It's not my fault. Carzzy is
ulti in 3 seconds too.
3, 2, 1. The heal's available. He missed the Q. He's down. That is not my fault. I did not do that. Carzzy will go down. But there is a reply. At least Niski picks up one onto Younghoon. The tower is now being focused. Hylissang's just about to arrive. Maggo Storm is available to him.
Q here from 1-1-3. Looked like it should go through, but it didn't. Finn, again, caught off the sideline.
7 seconds for his flash. I don't think he should use it even if it becomes available. Skull will get procced, and who gets the kill? This time around, Elyoya, his 4th of the game.
It looks like they're going through bot. Chasey's TP is up in about 10-15 seconds, so we'll see if there's any wards behind. It looks like there's only the wave that he can play on. There's the Kled ult, but it's only to get onto the objective. Are they just going to rush it down and take a 50-50?
While Mad Lions, they don't have to fight this. They can concede it. They've got 3 already. The Dragon Prince finds Kazi. That's huge. Astralis will also have a numbers advantage now that Chasey's arrived. Trying to go Mega now. Can't be no flash. No, he's taken down. Blown up. Chasey has done it. Finn's now using that pocket pistol to run for his life. Hilly has trails Chasey, trying to zone away the rest of the members. And leader 1-1-3 can't find the damage just yet. The crunch, the wallet. Chasey is out, and Mad Lions obliterate the team fight.
Only leader left alive. What is a leader without a team? They're all dead. Cobbett manages to get the kill onto Karzi, but he has to commit so much to do it that Mad can turn and get down the AD carry of Astralis as well. It becomes a 4v4, and they have so much base damage, and they have so much health bars and so much gold leads that they manage to pull it through. Niski level 16, the leader's level 14. So much cooldown reduction as well.
So much AoE. As well as the fact, like you said, Ayoy being able to get all those summoner spells and ultimates from Kobe setting it up.
Chasey?
It's Astralis starting the fight. They're down 6k. They found Chasey, who should just about be taken out before he gnaws. 1-1-3's running for his life, but Ayoya will chase him down with the Nimbus Strike. 1, 2, 3 members of Astralis down. Kobe the next to focus and fall. Mad Lions find another fall. What is a leader without a team? Fantastic line. Kadril, he's once again running for his life. And Niski, he's chasing and hunting and even taunting. Throw out the dance, my man, you've earned it.
Elioya is just mowing them down at this point. I mean, Astralis only really have the tools to get one target down. They have to invest all their ultimates to do it, and when they fall, that's it. They've got nothing left. They don't get onto Karzi this time around, so he's top of the damage charts, untouched. Still has the ultimate available. Don't even know if he had it for the fight, but anyway, they got the sword, they got the Baron Man. Gonna take a base here and look to push.
Champions, it's working out. Look, Baron and Pod minions on 2 lanes, 10k gold lead.
This kid's just, he's 5 levels up.
And well, what can Copy 1-1-3 do? Throws out the Q, holds on to the offer now by some time. Copy's used the Killer Instinct, no flash available to him, but the gigantic barrel sends the fat man flying. While that's happening, Mad Lions have got themselves 1 inhibitor in the top lane. The Baron and Pop minions are still pushing forward.
But at the TP here, Niski.
This is just a comedy of errors on this final fight. Kazi throws out the feathers. Teleport coming in here for Niski. So US used that Cyclone. No ult for Niski, but the next tower will be the target. 5 versus 5 inside the base. And Astralis, they've lost the Nexus turret. They're running out of space. They've run out of time. They've run out of items.
They've got nothing left. May as well make a last stand. Leaders ult up in 2 seconds. I think that's when they're going to go, but Mad are just going to end it.
And we're going to look for that final engage. Elyoya and Niski go all the way forward. Kazi's on a rampage, finds himself another kill. Leader's hiding inside the shroud, but he's run out of teammates, he's run out of damage, he's run out of time. Another Nexus turret falls, and with Finn the last man standing, the ace is on the cards here for the Mad Lions as they blow up Astralis. Turn their attention to the Nexus, and Mad Lions dominate Astralis.
Fantastic performance from the Lions. Can hear the entire coaching staff screaming. Turning around that week 1, which wasn't too much of a train wreck, but still a couple more games, still loads of games to play, sorry, in these best of ones, and Mad, I think, will start pushing themselves back up towards the top of the tables. Our second place team from last split.
And I'm going to be honest, it was a bit of a disappointing start to the weekend, mostly because I wanted to see a little bit more from Astralis. I think their composition was just outplayed.
Silent shenanigans that BDS did to him. Will he look for any kind of late invades? Will he look for any kind of split map, cross maps with the Silent level 1? I doubt it, but I'll hold my breath before I see it. But anyway, Heretics, do they get away with this dragon is the question. Jankos is here, Ruby's 6, and he's first on the move. They just helped out the mid push, and Vetios under tower. Jack's on the way up, XL.
Well, Dragon's gonna go low, all multiple members in there. 4 versus 4 for now. Limits forced to flash, so is Xerxes. Low members on XL. Ruby's gonna be the target, and that's the engagement. Jankos is going to be targeted up, but not taken down. Jankos escapes with his life. First blood secured by Heretics. The Dragon may have been gift wrapped as well, and that's secured by Heretics.
What is XL doing? On paper,
they jumped on and trading a little bit of damage with Ruby and Mercer.
Yeah, props to Mercer, who's always been here on midway when Limit's here. Jankos. Do they know he's here? Limit's hovering next to Xerxes.
They do now. Dredge line will catch the monkey. Cyclone being used. Nimbus Strike as well. Ruby's flashed over the wall with the Chaos Storm. Limit is taken down. The knockup connects onto VTO. He's locked inside the gravity field. Forced to use the flash as well to escape with his life. But another kill goes the way of Heretics. And frankly, they are just making more of their movements across the map.
Heretics are just playing better right now in this 3v3 jungle mid support. They're answering better. They're playing over waves way more than XL. XL are just trying to run in a straight line and force a fight. It's never really going to work. Odoamne's fighting up against Ebby. Jankos is there. Mercer's level 6.
Gone all out. Here comes Mercer with the quickness. Ebby will be taken up, but in zombie form can put a lot of damage down in reply. Ruby gets a kill onto Odo.
Oh, get him.
So
Get him, Mercer.
For one, the Crux have been enlisted, and Mercer will finally secure the kill onto Xerxes. 4-1, as well as the Rift Herald here.
And they're going to pick up the Rift Herald here, Heretics. This 2 neutral objectives over to a comp that has Victor Zeri at 9 minutes. Limits here to try to contest. XL know they can't give this up. They have to fight back. Mercer's recalled. Ruby has TP. He needs to base and TP back. XL cannot do the Herald, but they've stopped it for now at least. Patrick, they're lane swapping here. XL are just saying, you know what, we just have to blow this map wide open. Keep the Herald leashed. Get their jungler across here quickly. Jankos maybe wants to steal it. Ruby has the TP, but the bot lane's in base. Can he get it and get out?
Stepping
Can he
forward.
get it and get out?
Crushing blow. Smite's available to him. Uses the Cyclone as well, and it's secured. Needs to pick up the
gonna
eye.
die,
Trying to escape with his life. Manages to pick up the eye and will be conceding the kill. It's Limit that picks it up. That's actually fantastic for Heretics.
It's so worth it.
Yes.
XL just lane swapped for this Herald. They wanted to take this Herald and put it top and take the whole top tower, but now they have nothing. Now it's Heretics right next to a Scion who they cannot dive. Watching him wave clear in their face, and now they're probably going to have 3 losing lanes.
Well, looks to be the case. Ruby and Mercer will be under a little bit of threat here. Xerxes got no prison available to him. Fate is unsealed. Ruby's the target. Gravity Field is dropped down. The knockups and the follow-up is just too much to deal with.
Yep.
So a great 2v2 kill there from XL.
Much better. This is how the game needs to look. Will start to shake up, and that's where they can use these champions like Nautilus and Sejuani to just straight up engage onto Heretics and see if they respect it and respond well. Odoamne's trying to get Ebby down here. He has the ultimate. He's trying to block it.
Trying to get in the way. Stepping forward. Ghost still available to him. Time to go all out. Limit will dredge line off to a minion, and Ebby just runs himself to safety. Jankos has got the Cyclone available to him. Will stealth forward, knock up Odo. He's forced to dash to safety. The Glacial Prison comes down. Jankos may have bitten off more than he can chew. There's no support from the rest of Heretics in the 3v2. Ebby's forced to flash. He's chunked out, stunned up, locked down, and zombie mode. Jankos tries to get something back. Let the zombie run! They manage to trade 1 for 1 for now. And it ends up being just that.
This is a 2v3. Look, bot. Patrick can't lane now. They're going to have to back off Ruby and Ebby. And that'll put them on sole points here. So Heretics are committing for this. TP bolts from Ebby's going to push out the lane. Ruby's ready to respond with a TP of his own. I think both teams are hesitant. They're waiting for their ultimates.
Jungler on jungler action.
Oh, it stopped it.
Jankos got interrupted, forced to flash over the wall. Ultra Shock Laser is fired. Teleport through Ebby into the river, but the damage is too high. Cersei takes down Mercer, and all of a sudden Jankos is dropped by Vedius. 5 versus 3. And Ebby can lane assignments to unlock the rift, and we've seen that play out. As once again, another engage. Welcome to the ARAM. Jankos is already taken down by Patrick at the cost of Limit's life. Heretics have dropped the Herald, and this should be able to take the first tower of the game, and it just about does. So advantage once again overall, but Vedius, does he fancy himself an engage? Doesn't feel like...
And help them out. Otherwise, he's going to be the one that gets collapsed on, actually.
Well, Ebby's going to be the target, just like you said, Kadril. Odo's trying to step in between the rest of Heretics coming down from the rift, but Odo's the one that's losing out this fight. Multiple members of XL have arrived to the fray. Time to go all out. XL still unable to find the kill just yet. Now zombie mode has been activated. Heretics running for their lives, and all of a sudden it's Vedius. He's pushing the mid wave. He's shoving the minions forward, hopping, chasing over the wall. Team Heretics trying to get another. They take down Limit, turn their attention over to Patrick. Feather Storm up and blast cones to safety. Vedius seals the fates for Heretics. Odo gets at least one back, but they're going to run for their lives. They don't have the HP. They don't have the damage. And it's XL that are rooted and stepping away. Ruby's trying to get in range. He's used that Chaos Storm already. Ends up being a 1 advantage here to Heretics. XL, they're still going to start this one off, Kadril.
Oh my god, they're actually just going to go for it, aren't they? Everyone's out of base for Heretics. They know that they're on it. They might just have to back away. They're going to take a fight, though.
Limit's got that depth charge available to him. Ruby doesn't have the Chaos Storm. 3 seconds on top of the Onslaught. 4 seconds for the Cyclone. Baron is chipping away, and XL from behind. Odo's looking for a flank opportunity.
Baron's still aggro. They're taking so much damage. They have to run away. XL gonna back off. Heretics, they start Baron themselves now. I think Jack Spectra needs to base still. He's going to push out mid. Bot waves crashing, top waves. XL have a lot of waves to catch here.
And there's more ultimates available for Heretics, so if this fight breaks out right now, as it has, the Cyclone's been dropped. Spectra hops over the wall. Limit's going to pull at least one member forwards with the quickness from Mercer, locking up, stunning up, and XL are dumpstered inside their jungle. Those ultimate cooldowns were pivotal in winning the fight.
Yeah, they were patient there, Heretics, weren't they? They didn't pounce on the opportunity to engage on XL's right away. They waited for Jack to push him in and then collapse upwards. Xerxes has smite. He doesn't have any wards though. No vision in this pit for XL means that it's pretty impossible to steal it. Patrick doesn't have a ward either, so I'm not sure what they're looking for here. They have to be careful.
Jack Spectra's going to hop over the wall. recall. Vetius coming from the river, but I think he's going to be a little too late to the party, and Heretics maintain control of the game. They extend forward the composition that XL have put together, and it's going to make it even more difficult. That goal difference will feel a lot larger, despite the fact Patrick is doing a lot. Line will pull Evie into the tower. Feathers will lock him in place. That's a very good pick. The tower is about to fall. Vito, Fate Seal, but the rest of the team is being forced back. Cersei, Patrick, and Limits running for their lives, and Vito is taken down. There simply was no follow-up, no support, and no damage to back Vito up. So they lose themselves one, they lose the tower, and Heretics are not done yet.
Jankos is just obliterating XL right now in these team fights, just running straight at them, and there's no response. Vito's trying his best to find segment in the backline, but Mercer's peeling. His charm actually stopped him from getting a lot of burst out, and then he had to disengage before he knew it. Didn't get any of the health bars down. Epi's just kind of doing his own thing. He's living in his own world, but Hook hits Jack.
It does. He's still got Cleanse. He's still got Flash.
That's a kill, maybe.
Use it. Jack's gonna hop over the wall. All sums down. XL continuing the chase. Ghost comes up. Odo's trying to use on top of blades. Hops over the wall, channeling those empowered recalls. And Ruby is likely to be dropped here. He's going to get caught out. It's a minute until Dragon. 45 seconds on the death timer. What else can they play for? They've at least held their base.
It's not a lot, but they'll take it. They need to catch this top wave, push out. Heretics are scared. Ruby and Jack Spectre are really scared to walk up. Limit, Circe, their turn is everything. They both have flash, so they can gap close. They're playing scared, though. Dragon's down to 6k. Odoamne's off to the side. Vito,
Fate! Unsealed, followed up beautifully, but the damage needs to connect. They found themselves Ruby. They found themselves Mercer. Odo staying alive on Jack Spectre before he's taken down. 2 for 2. Vito re-engages once more. The stun onto Jack. He's taken down, but it's an ultimate ace for Heretics.
Heretics are going to get the sole triple kill for Ebi. The Jack showed full tank Sion next to Jankos. Managed to pull them through this fight. No summoners on there to walk up onto the front line of XL. Midwave contest is going to go in the favor of Team Heretics. Baron's up, but Onam is zoning them away.
6 seconds for Ruby's flash. 2 seconds. Now the engage comes out from Heretics. However, they've taken out VTO. Odo's trying to apply a threat. The all-out will put some damage on the Jack Spectre, but Patrick's running for his life. Limit's already going to be taken down, and Odo will be able to force the rest of Heretics to slow things down. Now he's the target as Jankos jumps onto him. What can he do with that ult? Chased down by Mercer, being chucked out from Jack Spectre. And Odo's trying to do the best that he can, finally taken out. Ultimately, it's 3 kills for Heretics and likely the game.
Yeah, that is game. They're going to end it here. 4 man strong for Heretics. Only 2 members of XL left. Patrick has the ultimate. That's all he's really got to work with. If he can get through this wave, maybe they can actually salvage it for a little bit. Top wave's gonna get pushed in. They can look for this inhibitors because Odoamne manages to buy enough time, stall the game out, and get some kills. XL are rushing Baron. What's the health bar of that Baron? I think it's dead, actually. They might just pick this one up. No, it's actually 11k. I got a little bit baited there. They're going to look for the turn onto Ebi, though.
The rest of the time, however, Jack Spectre's making his way through the river, hopping over the wall. He's got both of his sums available to him, and Ebi will go to zombie form. Glacial Prison goes out. Vito dashes forward and manages to bounce right backwards. So they get themselves a kill.
Yeah, a bit too far up, and he is going to. So Jankos, 5. Patrick's flash just came up now.
Jankos has been involved in 17 of his team's 18 kills. Patrick forced a flash on the Chaos Storm. What can Heretics get from this? The unstoppable onslaught is thrown down. Sion curving around the corners.
Uh-oh, Patrick.
Smack that birdie in the face. That's what Jankos wants to do.
Smites him just to rub it in. 50 seconds on the...
But I think XL can start this one, so they will not be able to contest Baron. It has been secured, the second of the game for Heretics. That gold lead ballooning even more.
They were burning through the Elder. They already got it down 3 or 4k HP. It looks like they wanted to fight, though, but now Patrick's back, so XL have a small chance. The poke's coming in. Jankos.
Chaos Storm is available. That's a great interrupt. The Cyclone matching set of the kill onto Limit. Following forward, the blast going splits up everybody, but it's Heretics that have got the damage. If Heretics that have got the advantage, and it's Ruby, the sacrificial lamb. So far, 1 for 2. Heretics have regrouped up 4 members, relatively untouched. Vito's looking for the fate unsealed. The knockback from Odo by some time, but there's simply too many HP bars to burn through.
Yeah, that's it.
And 4 members of Heretics looking at Xerxes, looking at Vito, looking to close this game out.
TP from Ebi is up. He can just drop it mid. Xerxes is the last man standing. That's going to be it. Jankos is going to chase him down just to stop him from getting to the base to clear out the wave, but Heretics have done it. They've done it on an Elder Dragon 37 minutes into the game. They've dismantled XL.
22 out of the 23 kills Jankos has been involved in. Nearly 5,000 gold of his team's 10k gold is the lead just in his back pocket. And Heretics have been able to take down XL The Heretics have been able to just about pick up the win. They have to kill the inhibitor, which has respawned. A little bit of trolling here. Patrick will just about spawn, and I still think it is Dunzos here for XL. Heretics turn their attention over to the Nexus, and Heretics pick up their first win of spring.
And what a performance from the bot lane specifically. Ebby was getting caught out here and there, but Jack Spectra only 1 death this game. 8, 1 and 10, I believe, something along those lines on the Zeri. And Mercer pairing really well with Jankos, but it's Jankos again. Just the driving force behind this team. Pick up their first win. 4 games out of 4 that Jankos in particular has looked very good. I think as a team, there were more answers from Heretics' side to what may want to spend some time. So when we zoom out and look at these comps, I see early game punch, I see pressure on the laning phase. Is it as simple as win lane or lose game? They have to win lane on both sides, and Humanoid has to juggle. And so he should. Needs to make sure that he can match jungle, make sure that they can use this pushing lane. Are they dead? No way they're dead. There's no way they're dead. Oh my god, you can't.
First blood to Crowny, are you kidding?
This is like...
And,
what?
How did that get set up? I can only assume Rocket Grab landed.
They cannot afford to play Caitlyn Lux into Blitzcrank and die level 1. And Razork's now abandoned his plan of invading bot side, and he's moved up towards his top side, threatening Shio's Krugs. They don't have a ward here. Oscar could get caught off guard. If Shio lands the Q, he's gonna die.
No! Just after Oscar, and it almost picks up the kill.
Oh, it's so unlucky.
He gets jumped on, and Razork is now forced to run for his life.
Yeah, Humanoid's moving up. It could be a dive, yeah.
Razork's coming up. Realm Orb's bringing him 2, so 3 versus 2 for now. Adam's only level 5, no flash, a very big minion wave. This dive has to go well. She is charging up the Q. Adam goes forward to the crushing blow. Defensive flash from Humanoid. Fnatic are on the board. They get themselves a kill. There's Oscar that picks it up. Shio will now be backed up by Nuke. I think he teleported to the mid lane, if I saw that correctly.
Do you know what that is, Trevor? That's Oscar's first kill at the LEC. Said, you know what, I'll take over mid. Maybe I can help impact these fights on bot side.
They're hunting. Flame Chompers come down, and that's just a pretty easy combo. CC chained 4 days. At the end, rocket fire. Zap is sidestepped. Almost taken out himself, and this also means the mid tower's under threat. BDS, they find a pick, and they just punish extra hard.
It's so hard for Oscar to carry. The Jace is so vulnerable. Let's look at how much engage BDS have and how much lockdown. They have hooks, they have knockups, they have knockbacks, they have chompers. Trying to pressure this bot tower, trying to pressure this Drake in a minute's time. They're 5-manning bots right here, and Nuke has TP.
BDS are aware of this one, got the numbers advantage. Adam's actually going to pull the trigger first. Cyclone and Labrov stepping forward, looking for the power fist, lands a rocket grab backwards, and Oscar's taken down. The second of the game. Nuke continues to apply pressure in the top. He has TP.
And I think they should be able to pick up top tower pretty easily.
Rocket grab! Forces out the flash.
Forces out the flash indeed, but now Advienne wants some.
Live binding will connect. Flame Chomper slows down a little, but it's Humanoid that picks up the kill. Fnatic were able to combo that CC that you just talked about, Kadril. Not only that, they've defended the tower. They've now got some push in the mid lane. Oscar Rinnan's going to take a tower in the bottom lane. So, yes, going to be a little while before he has that same fighting power. But they've just been cheeky. They found themselves an opportunity here, comboing all of that long range to find themselves another kill. Not quite the...
BDS will start putting wards of their own down towards the bot side.
Now, the observers just highlighted it. We saw how limited vision BDS had, but look at Fnatic littering that top quadrant with wards. Labrov is going to get himself over the wall, lands the rocket grab onto Advienne, who is taken down. The rest of Fnatic chasing forward. Rune Prison comes out. Emperor's Divide buys just enough time for Crowny to take the tower, to get excited and step into the fray. Accelerated shock with 2 minutes till Dragon. Stepping into the Flame Chomper, stepping into the Blitzcrank is very scary. Right now, it's Shio that's going to be jumped on once again. Fnatic looking to find themselves yet another pick. And I think they might just about do it. Shio manages to stay alive. Sidesteps the shot up with the engage. From Nuke comes forward. He's got no Emperor's Divide. Advienne not going to find the connection on that life binding. And Labrov got flash. Will blast going forward. Razork's down below 50. The rocket grab pulls Oscar back, and it's Crowny that gets excited. He's running away. He's forward. Labrov is looking for it, trying to. Rocket grabs in cooldown just a second. Crowny flashes. Zap's not going to find his targets.
Just about the King Flash came in. Could have been a big shutdown over to Fnatic, so that backfires. Now Humanoid might be the one in trouble.
Well, Shio's going to start the fight. Backup's coming from Adam. Teleport's coming from Nuke as well. But the damage from Humanoid is a lot. Rune Prison into Spell Flux. Cease and desist. Emperor's Divide backwards. Nuke committed the TP for that. They get the kill. Really helping out. That means that BDS get the kill advantage with 5 seconds until Dragon. It's Fnatic that are inside the pick.
Hex Flash coming out.
Hex Flash coming out. Labrov gets over the wall, but will be taken down. Multiple members of Fnatic chasing. Nuke drops the Sunders down. Emperor's Divide pushes Humanoid Razork backwards, but here comes Adam spinning to win. knocks up Oscar in, and Advien is running for his life. Reckless was stuck inside the jungle, unable to fight, unable to impact it.
Whoa.
Vedius get the Dragon Spark. Reckless has got that ace in the hole, but this is going to be
TP's
Copium
coming
at its
in.
best.
TP's coming in. Is that a double TP as well? Looks like it's just Humanoid right now. There's the second.
Do Fnatic start the fight?
Getting burned through 3K. They have to fight. If they lose this and they get out, it's over.
Baron is now secured. Vedius trying to escape. That's all of a sudden the rocket grab lands onto Humanoid, taken down. They've got Baron. They've got themselves a kill already. They've got their second kill to boot. Oscar and Humanoid are taken out. And BDS are continuing the chase. They get Baron. They get two. They
Frontliner. Massive game from Shio and the bot lane of BDS, Crowny and Lebrov, who just have an impressive split. Yeah.
For the rocket grab, Kadril.
Constant threat. Fnatic can never really walk up. If he misses, then Fnatic can walk up. So Lebrov's just holding it, unless he finds the perfect angle.
Looking front. He finds it. That's a flash away from Azok. He stays alive for now. Super Mega Death Rocket goes wide with 16 seconds on the Baron empowered minions.
Respond whatsoever. If they try, props to them, but I just think you're face checking into your own demise. Razork's walking up. Blue Orb comes out. Yeah, can't walk in. Baron's gone. They're going to try and have to stop the siege. 3 minutes until Infernal Soul. BDS could just play it safe.
A potential fight is on the cards.
It does, if they can hit a hook.
All of a sudden looking for it. Rocket grab is available.
Oh,
Razork looking for an instant flash from Crowny. He respected it. Razork is going to use that stopwatch for time, but Crowny is dominating. He gets excited. There's at least one kill back from Fnatic, but at the cost of everything. Nuke uses that stopwatch himself, and that's another kill. Two for Reckless. 2 for 2. They managed to win that fight. Much to my surprise, but Adam is continuing to apply 15. Got both of his sums up. Crowny using that BT shield, trying to tank it up. Inside the pit, here comes Adam. Rocket grab. That manages to catch out Razork. He's taken down. Crowny gets excited. The life binding by sometime. A Humanoid is firing off spells from the side. Uses that Aeon Flux to pick up one back. Dragon was secured by BDS. Infernal Soul is secured. And is it over yet? Sneaky play here, Kadril.
Can they find the angle? Shio still has the ultimate. If he queues over here, his target is right in front of him.
The Vault Breaker over the wall. Cease and desist is available. Jumps onto Oscar in him. He's not going to be able to find the Super Mega Death Rocket, and Shio unable to set up the kill, but with the 4 versus 4 for now, they're pouring into the middle lane.
Yeah, mid and bot wave just massively stacked up. Humanoid's having to use a Realm Warp to get back to base with the support, see if he can thin out this wave. He can't step up too far though, because Nuke still has to shuffle. He doesn't have flash up just yet, so mid hit will fall. Will bot hit full. Respawn on Razork coming in. It's a 4v5. BDS will respect it and back away. They got the soul, but you can see it. I think they ideally want to stall for this Elder Dragon in 3 minutes, but can they end on this Baron? I think BDS might be able to, so Fnatic are going to go for the fight. Lebrov's invested the flash already. Hasn't found anything. Razork. Razork.
It's low.
Can he steal it?
Where's the extract? Where's Adam? Adam can look for the flank. Baron's been stopped.
It's a flip.
It's a flip. It's picked up. BDS get the Baron. Humanoid will at least run down Adam, but he's got caught by the Cyclone. The rest of Fnatic are forced away.
No.
They're running to the middle lane. Losing Humanoid is huge. Losing Razork is worse. And it's now Baron empowered minions. 3 versus 5. They need another miracle hold.
30 seconds they have to hold on for Razork. Waves coming in. Cannon Wave and BDS. I think they can just end the game here. We'll see if they can make a last stand here, Fnatic, but I don't think they can. Nuke's gonna TP back in, and he does with the Rabadons.
Oh, imagine if it wasn't 11,000 gold down. Imagine if that early game laning phase didn't go the way that it did. Fnatic put up a staunch defense in the last 10 minutes, but ultimately have been bullied and beaten, and BDS have been in control. The Nexus turrets are falling. It took 3 Barons. It took an Infernal Soul. And BDS will look to take down Fnatic. Rocket
the respawn.
for just one more frag. BDS pick up their 3rd win of spring.
Great game from BDS. They were very patient. A couple of fights there didn't go the way they might have wanted to on the top siege specifically. But yeah, another win for them. Since 3 wins already, 4 games. They should be pushing themselves into that top 8, keeping their form from last split. But Fnatic, everything just fell apart again. Unlucky death on the top side with the recall for Oscar, level 1 dying on bot side.
Do it again here today. Talk to me about these drafts, Vedi. Talk to me about what you think these teams want to do on the Rift.
Well, I think that I would say that both of them are non-conventional in the sense that we don't have a very easy to execute front.
And here we go. Both the teams running down towards this bottom lane. Bot lane prior so important, especially when you're playing something like a Lucian Nami. Now, Upset is going to show SK are not doing so. The sweeper comes out with the charm onto Bow, and Bow, oh, he was unkilled until now! And SK immediately stopped that streak. Marcoon answered in response. Jungler for Jungler X kick has to flash away. Upset trying to do the damage, and he will just force SK away. 1 for 1 in the bottom lane.
The real loser here, though, is Marcoon, because his KDA just took a massive hit. But Marcoon now looking for it. Great timing on the ward. Does get pinged out by Marcoon, but they might commit to this anyway as Bo is on the top side of the map.
Upset and Kaiser have all of their summoners here, though. This is going to be a bit of a difficult dive. Cleanse coming out, the Ignite ticking away. Dos splashing away. Upset on the chase. Upset will get one. Marcoon should be able to answer with one in response. Hits him with the Decimating Smash, and there's another extra kick, and Marcoon now needs to get away because Perks has TP'd in. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Bo able to kill off Irrelevant. Extra kick trying to trade onto Perks, but just can't do it. Across the map, 2 kills. 3 kills, in fact, for Vitality, and only 1 in response for SK.
SK, you delivered Upset's first death of Spring, but at what cost? As Vitality respond at the trade. Marcoon then takes the next tower shot, and even though Upset loses his life, the TP in from the Casio is enough to be able to secure that kill. Then it is Photon securing the tower aggro. He uses the E to follow up, secure that stun, and then Kaiser cuts off the escape of
Plate, though. Next to DOS, even though they got that first blood on the Zeri, are being forced behind. Perks charmed. Petrifying Gaze was dodged there. Perhaps thought Marcoon and Certus wanted a little bit more of the action. Extra kick looking for the lightning crash. Dives onto Upset. Heal comes out from Kaiser. And should be enough to walk away, but Extra kick wants more of this. The wild card's being used as well. Upset flashes away. Culling for Upset hits onto DOS. Extra kick dodging to the side. The bullets raining down, but Bo is here. Flashes forward and cease and desist will lock Extra kick up. Now can you get away from this one? Whimsy, the shields, the help picks, everything keeps Extra kick alive. And this is the reason you have to put this into getting more plates in the pocket of Extra kick, getting him a little bit more gold. Oh, flash chase. Irrelevant doesn't have flash, remember, it doesn't have Mega Gnar. He's going to try and dodge away from this one, but Photon with a second leap strike shows Irrelevant who's boss in the top lane.
Really great stuff. Advantages. Now, admittedly, SK not known for their early game. Oh, he doesn't know he's sitting on a ward.
Now he does, and Upset's going to make him feel the pain for it. Tidal Wave used. Flash away from DOS alongside the Wild Growth. Marcoon looking for something. Photon just dived in with a leap strike, and immediately he's locked down underneath the tower. Marcoon takes it. Meanwhile, Vitality dash away from Bo. Irrelevant building up the Mega Gnar here, though, and Vitality could be in a bit of a sticky situation. Irrelevant, though, is on a control ward. Photon's going to chase him out, lands the stun, and Irrelevant already down to half HP. Turns it around onto Photon. There's the wall up into the Gnar, into the wall, and there's Photon! Absolutely atomized! And the Dragon should be forfeit for SK. Bo dashing in, Upset doing the same, but the heal and the flash for Irrelevant will keep him safe.
Really good response once again from SK. Bo looking for the steal.
You can just steal it. You can just walk in. The Cyclone going down. Bo still very healthy. Flashes away as Extra kick was coming in from the flank. The Bolt breaker back in, and Bo gets it. Goes in with a cease and desist. Stops his own life, but still secures the Dragon for SK and after SK for Vitality. And after SK found the pick, you thought it was all done. They would get. And the issue is you don't just have to worry about it in 5 minutes. Because if you secured that Drake, you then have to worry about it in 10 minutes, and then in 15 minutes, and then in 20 minutes. Even if you are able to control the entire map, Stos just, he just gets slapped. Imagine if he had a real weapon. Photon going for a little bit more, though. Marcoon's on the way, and now the TP coming in. Photon does still have the flash, lands the Counter-Strike stun, and then dashes and jumps away. And you just can't lock him.
Very quick to punish him with Extra kick there. Abel allows them to actually get that kill. They're not actually going to commit to the tower. I think that's fine. So it's just looking for the dive.
Gets the charm, but only lands onto one. The cease and desist brings him back, and Bo just slaps him. Another kill over to Vitality. Drake up in 2.5 minutes as well. And SK were able to find a few picks, a few catches in the mid game, but not able to get too much more. Miasma going down. Ultra later from Extra kick as well. The Petrifying Gaze lands. Perks, though, still low to the Cyclone. And the crushing blow enough to end his life. But Charm, Kaiser flashes it. Irrelevant, still looking for a little bit more. Bo channeling up the Vault Breaker, 5 members.
As long as she has a blue buff, maybe she doesn't even need a blue buff, she's got a full mana bar, she can secure that. The TP flank coming in.
Certus has no flash. Culling coming in from Upset as well. Dos already down to half HP. He's going to flash away. Counter-Strike lands onto Certus. Still another Spirit Rush, but he brings the cease and desist all the way back. The Everfrost, though, might be enough to delay the inevitable, but in the end, it seems the inevitable will not be stopped. It's in the name as one falls. Irrelevant with a good Gnar into the wall. Perks getting chipped away by Extra kick. Another answering kill, perhaps, but Perks slithers away on a seldom amount of HP. Less than 100, it seems, down to 40 or so. And once again, Vitality able to find a pick and get the hell out.
Well, I wonder if SK are going to trade for a potential, I was going to say Baron threat, but it looks like they're just going to secure the mid tower with no jungler. They don't want to take the gamble. And with 5 members alive for Vitality, it's a loss that they're just
Vitality had started this Baron. They haven't yet. Dos, no flash. There's the cease and desist going in from Bo and Dos, the Wild Growth as well. Bo very deep here, already killed off Dos, and Bo still half HP. He was in the midst of all of SK, but SK just don't have the DPS to chunk out the Vi.
It's still only a single pick, though. And with Marcoon still alive, there is a possibility.
Another, he's on a ward, you're on a ward, you're on a ward! Irrelevant has to jump and dash away. Does still have the TP to come back in, but Photon might not be done yet. The charm goes in. Irrelevant with the wallop as well. Photon nard into the ward and a little bit too deep from the Vitality top lane.
Once again, we see Photon
here. SK, if you want to go in. 10,000 HP on it. TP's coming in, but a little bit late. Vitality turn off the Elder for a second. The miasma from Perks, the Petrifying Gaze. They're going to try and burst it down. Irrelevant trying to get in here as well. Marcoon goes on to Perks. Lightning Crash going down as well. The Elder's secured for Vitality, and Marcoon's already low, and he will die to the Space Lasers. Next up, Irrelevant. Serta's trying to do what he can across the wall, but Vitality, the unstoppable force, continues to charge forward. Exekick can do nothing in the face of Vitality.
It all came down to a smite fight, and Marcoon was so close, but
member of Vitality, you can see Exekick trying his little heart out there. 5,200 damage, but it was just so difficult. The miasma blocked off any entryway.
To stand strong against a bound up Elder Dragon Vitality that's looking to end the game.
The only good news for them, oh, Serta's gonna die. That's not good news at all. The tidal wave might even claim it. Serta's the wild growth, enough to get him over that execution threshold, but with 25 seconds left on the Elder, Vitality may just look to barrel down mid lane. 18 on it, 15, it's ticking away, but SK need to delay as much as they can. 10 seconds left, Bo goes in, they're looking to at least take out one. If I don't know what he falls, so does the Nexus Tower. Vitality have 6 seconds left, and they get everything they wanted out of that push, apart from the Nexus itself. Elder falls off, but now it's a 5v4 in favor of Vitality, looking to continue their undefeated streak. With Upset at the helm, it seems like they can do no wrong, and Marcoon feels the full brunt of the fist of Vitality as they go 4-0.
Definitely a couple of individual mistakes from the side of Vitality. We saw Photon being a little over-aggressive. We saw the same thing from Perks. How Koi could pivot to more of a pick comp, and that's very much what they've done. They don't really have a lot of early game agency or a reliable lane to play through. I think that they could consider attacking bot with your Rakan setup, but the problem is they're going to be permanently pushed underneath the Battle of the Junglers, you know, early game action. This could
5
be
minutes
it.
in, Vedi. Broken Blade does still have the flash here, so again, just going to hop over him. Broken Blade flashes
That's an early
down.
flash.
Maran can flash look for the Tempest Cripple.
Q.
Leap Strike. Destiny, gold card, Broken Blade locked up when you ask for blood. And Koi deliver.
There it is. Nice play.
Warding Totem upgraded though. Sorry, his
The vision
boss
is
fan
good.
upgraded.
Do they have TF ultimate? Yeah. Oh, flash in.
Cleanse flash away from Hans Summer. Trimby down to 300 HP. Maran looking at the Q as well, but still no 6. Stunned up, locked up, and those turrets start to do a lot of work. Trimby. Oh, the grenade just short from Mickey. Trimby pops out a gleaming quill and will heal up a little bit. Maran could look for a little bit more. There's the 6. Maran going on to Mickey. Mickey flashes away already. Trimby's down. They kick Hans Summer. Maran stunned up, and Hans Summer and Mickey going to turn it around. Oh, Koi, absolute disaster in the bottom lane. They tried to make the play happen. Maran didn't even get a chance to use his ultimate.
Mickey, wait.
No, so it's he loses vision on the first kick. Hans Summer then ults him, so he gets stunned as he's in the animation of the second kick. That's absurd as Maran looks for the kick in the mid lane. Caps flashes away, and yikes, body block. Seismic Shove was used. Maran now has to retreat. Broken Blade's on his way as well. Good jump away by Maran. Should have the safeguard back up, but yikes. Still able to secure the kill. The amount of utility from G2. They're chucking smokes, they're chucking mollies. I'm pretty sure I've seen a note.
The orbital strike.
The orbital strike, thank you. In this game as well. Destiny, Hans Summer, no cleanse, no flash, nowhere to go. And Hans Summer, with none of his teammates left for them, will be shut down. Comp takes it. That's huge for Koi, able to bounce something back on the map.
So that's a large part of why. Hang on a second, they're looking to collapse onto Larson in the river.
Broken Blade has no ultimate now. There's the Weaver's wall. Comp and Trimby instead the target. Seismic Shove just short then. The grenade gets the slow. Maran going in, cease and desist. They're going to try and keep Comp alive, and he dashes and dives across the wall. Perfect use of the ultimate there. You could see Koi were holding all of their shields, all of their utility, until someone went too deep. Koi is such a strange team to watch at times. Shigenda goes in, dodges.
Oh, the damage.
He's got the hyper, he's got the movement speed, he's got the boomerang, he's got the autos with the stopwatch. Into the Destiny. Oh, it was stopped. How was Destiny stopped? Mickey must have stopped it with a grenade. That's absurd! Mickey keeps his mid laner alive. Now Broken Blade is on the chase. Cease and desist going in as well, and Maran will fall. I would love to see how Larson was dissuaded from joining the fight. Yikes going in, Shigenda will take him. In fact, it's Trimby with the ignite. Broken Blade now perhaps overstepping a little bit. Koi's still able to collapse and make it a 1-for-1.
Caps continues to play on the edge.
And it's just a tricky situation for Yike. A couple of times we see him a bit over eager. Cease and desist into the seismic shove, and Trimby still able to dash away, but Yike slaps him away. Another
Much better position to assist his team. The Dragon begins. And Hansam at G2 actually looking to contest. Broken Blade does have the TP, of course, stun lands.
Double TP's coming in. Shigenda's going to answer. A little bit of that Gnar bar built up. Dragon down to 2,000. Broken Blade going in. Larson flashing away. Trimby already caught the quickness coming out. He can't go in though with the Unraveled Earth is already there. Mowing gets the smite onto the Drake. Trimby low, dashing and dancing and weaving his way around. Hansama will fall. Yike has to flash away. And Koi are winning the fight. They find one. Trimby answered. Broken Blade low. Killer Instinct in by Comp immediately onto Broken Blade, and he'll get him as well. The Gnar into the wall as Mickey falls. Caps, the last man standing in the fight at least. Yike trying to do what he can to come in, but Maverick tips back into it. A double for Koi. They get the Drake, they get the fight, and they get everything that they...
To try to zone his engage away, but he finds a way onto Hansama. He locks him down, and Shigenda is able to find that kill. Now Yike does have access to the pit.
Shigenda's ult is up in 3 seconds. The arrow coming in as well. That hits Shigenda. Knocked back into the pit, and now Yike can look for it. 2,000! Oh, that was beautiful from Shigenda! Flashes in the way of the Vault Breaker. Yike can do nothing about the Gnar that stands in his way. TP coming in as G2 look to invest a little bit more into this fight, but even with the Weaver's Wall, Shigenda's on the right side of it, as is Trimby. Seismic shove was wide, Trimby survives, Shigenda turns it back around. Mickey able to join the fight as well, G2 forced. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Larson looking for the rapid fire cannon. Cease and desist going in onto Comp, but Yike is so deep here. The rest of his team nowhere to be found, it seems. Yike already down, Trimby dashing away from the seismic shove. Shigenda can join the fray from the top side as well, and Trimby gets in with a charm once again, sacrificing himself for the good of the team. Shigenda will tank this to make sure that Maran can get away. The tower falls, and now with the Destiny in, Larson's looking for a little bit more. The cleanse away from Hansama. Koi continue to advance, or Shigenda. First misstep he's made this game. It feels the wild cards will send Mickey to his maker as Koi look for the win.
Look at this. Comp yet to die this game, and with the Nexus in their eyes, Koi is looking to get a big upset win over G2.
Koi go from awful to amazing in the course of a week. It seems Hansana stunned up. Koi may have to back away. G2 continue to fight even at death's door, but after last week's performance, I thought the regular season Koi had returned, and here against G2, they put them to the ropes. TP in once again. This didn't work out too well for you last time, G2. When you overchased, you overfought. The cease and desist available for Yike. Flash up in probably 20 seconds time, but in the end, G2 will
Blade as he tries to get something back. And now the collapse onto Hansama. No flash, no cleanse.
And nowhere to go. Comp dominating now on the Kaiser, 6-0. And 8 their way back to the mid lane. Only one minion stands. Backdoor bonus applied to this turret, but Koi don't seem to give a damn about that as they will take it out. Shigenda keeping 4 players of G2 away from the action. And they're about to send them to have an early bath, it seems. Game not gone the way the G2 would have liked, but Koi very happy. The Gnar once again from Shigenda. Hits only air, but it doesn't really matter. Koi are just too far ahead. Broken Blade though with a good double stun. The seismic shove coming out. Comp still alive on the backline here. Larson has to flash away. Shigenda in the minion will chase out Caps. The arrow just wide as Comp able to sidestep it. Seismic shove not enough to keep Shigenda from finding another kill. And another inhibitor tower and inhibitor will fall. Shigenda might look for a little bit more. Broken Blade no flash. Mickey the same. Oh, here's his back up it seems. As Shigenda decides against pursuing any further conflict. However, the Dragon up, TP in as well, Vedi, and neither team willing to give this one up, it seems. Larson coming in, and Mickey going back to the fountain. 6 feet under, buried with the rest of his team. Yike trying to trade onto Comp, but Comp wins these, I'm afraid, Yike. Try as you might, you can't take down the Kaiser, underkilled and undefeated today, it seems. Red card for Larson. It's his best Reggie cosplay. Pops the stopwatch, getting gold, something Reggie hasn't done for a long time. Gold card coming in as well as Broken Blade chased out by Larson down towards the bottom side. Hans Summer finds some solace in the fountain, but all he'll be sipping is tears of defeat as Comp takes the Nexus and Koi take the win.
A big win for Koi and a much-needed performance from the organization. A team that, right now, you never really know what you're going to get. We see some lows, but today was a high.
Koi is like a box of chocolates, Vedi.